So why didn't Jay-Z want 50 Cent to be a part of the Super Bowl halftime show with Dr. Dre?
When did it come about? Like, how did 50 Cent become involved?
Well, I got the call before the ad went out.
Yeah, I hope so.
But look, when I wasn't in the ad,
right?
Because of Jay-Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy toward
the Jay-Z and 50 Cent beef goes all the way back to the 90s. I'm talking about way before Jay-Z was a billionaire, way before 50 Cent did Get Rich or Die Trying, and even before he had the voice that sold 8 million records.
Where were you shot? Which part of the body? Where did the bullet?
Oh, man, I got shot in my hand. My thumb came out of my hand, my face.
Shot in the face?
Yeah.
And where did that come out?
Out the tooth.
Wow, oh my goodness, there's a hole there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm surprised the bullet went through there, but it's alarming.
Yeah, it kind of changed my voice too, and this is the voice that sells 8 million records, so I think everything happens for a reason.
When the beef began, Jay-Z was already an established icon in hip-hop, while 50 Cent was an up-and-coming rapper looking to make his mark. Hungry for attention and eager to generate buzz, 50 released the controversial track How to Rob. The song was a bold, unapologetic diss aimed at several big names in the industry, and it became a pivotal moment in 50's career. The track was a gamble. It could have either destroyed his reputation or catapulted him into the spotlight. Jay-Z was among the artists 50 called out in the song. While the track was intended as a tongue-in-cheek way to introduce himself, it sparked responses from various established names, including Jay. Shortly after How to Rob dropped, 50 and Jay-Z crossed paths backstage at Summer Jam. To 50's surprise, Jay told him he liked the song and planned to respond. True to his word, Jay-Z referenced 50 in the diss-heavy line during his It's Hot freestyle. I'm about $1, what the f is 50 cents? The line was cutting and memorable, but 50 Cent took it as validation rather than an insult. This moment marked the beginning of a rivalry fueled by competition and ambition. Two titans of hip-hop, sparring for dominance.
What Jigga just sold? Like 4 milli? Got something to live for. Don't want a nigga putting 4 through that Bentley coupe dope.
I ran into Jay at Summer Jam.
So they're backstage and Jay was like,
yo, I don't like that record you got. I love that record you got.
The song was hot. And 50 was like, good looking. He's like, but I gotta get you.
I'm like, all right, do what you do. I didn't know he meant right then.
After their backstage chat, Jay-Z wasted no time addressing 50 Cent directly. Moments later, while performing on stage at the same Summer Jam, Jay-Z delivered the iconic diss, I'm about $1, what the F is 50 cents? For 50, hearing that line in front of 300,000 people was surreal. I didn't even know 300,000 people knew who 50 Cent was, he later admitted, joking it was more important to the line playing at the club than the fact that he didn't have $1. How to Rob was designed to ruffle feathers, and it certainly did. The track called out an incredible roster of stars, including P. Diddy, Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, Wu-Tang Clan, Jay-Z, Stevie J, Big Pun, Master P, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, Kurupt, Foxy Brown, Jermaine Dupri, DMX, Sticky Fingers, R. Kelly, Mike Tyson, Busta Rhymes, and many others. While some saw the song as a humorous and attention-grabbing stunt, it also served as a declaration of 50's fearlessness and ambition. For better or worse, How to Rob succeeded in placing him on the industry's radar, setting the stage for his rise to stardom. On How to Rob, 50 Cent's sharp and unapologetic humor targeted nearly everyone in the industry, including the Mad Rapper, a familiar figure from Biggie's album. While many saw the song as a lighthearted jab, some didn't take it that way. The track was a marketing masterpiece, sharp lyrics, a perfect beat, and a strategic approach that highlighted 50's knack for stirring buzz. The song's brilliance caught the attention of heavyweights like Jay-Z, who famously responded with his Summer Jam diss line, I'm about $1, what the F is 50 Cent? For 50, this wasn't just a diss, it was validation. Getting a response from one of the industry's biggest names was a win, and Jay even reused the same line on his track It's Hot. In turn, 50 fired back on Be a Gentleman, delivering lines like, I don't change the game, still, great hat coming to the great hat. Are you gonna talk about your chips till we run in your crib? Then you gonna ask dumb questions like, can I live? This back and forth, while seemingly playful, fueled 50's rise, showing that he could hold his own with rap's elite while cementing his reputation as a bold newcomer, unafraid to challenge giants. The dynamic between 50 Cent and Jay-Z transitioned from competitive jabs to mutual recognition as both artists began dominating the hip-hop scene in their unique ways. Jay-Z, aware of 50's imminent rise, famously warned his Rockefeller label mates in late 2002, "Y'all better flood the market now because 50 Cent is coming." His prediction came true just months later when 50's breakout hit In Da Club took over, ushering in what would be known as the 50 Cent era. Recognizing the momentum, Jay-Z and 50 set aside their past beef and collaborated on the Rock the Mic tour in May 2003, solidifying their place as industry powerhouses. Their joint appearance on a magazine cover further signified a shift from rivalry to camaraderie. By mid-2003, both artists leveraged their fame to secure lucrative deals with Reebok. Jay-Z launched the S. Carter collection, marking the first major sneaker deal for a hip-hop artist, while 50 Cent followed suit with the release of G-Unit sneakers just a month later. The two even teamed up for a commercial promoting their respective collections for the finest and best-produced elevations in the hip-hop growth spectrum. This era marked the intersection of music, branding, and entrepreneurship as 50 and Jay transformed their influence into commercial success, reshaping the hip-hop industry. The friction between 50 Cent and Jay-Z evolved into a fascinating rivalry that combined competitive banter, public moments of tension, and subtle digs. While their professional paths occasionally crossed harmoniously, their personal jabs and public interactions often highlighted their underlying tension. One such instance occurred during the 2007 Screamfest event. After performing as a surprise guest, 50 Cent remained on stage during Jay-Z and T.I.'s performance, despite Jay-Z clearly signaling for him to leave. Jay was visibly irritated, but 50 saw the moment as a victory lap, reveling in the attention during his prime. He later admitted on Hot 97 that his actions were deliberate, enjoying the reaction it provoked from Jay. Their differences resurfaced in 2009 after Kanye West's infamous interruption of Taylor Swift at the VMAs. 50 remarked that Kanye would never dare pull such a stunt with him, emphasizing his readiness to confront disrespect. Jay-Z, however, dismissed the notion, stating no one is scared of 50 Cent, and implying that Kanye's actions were not a sign of fearlessness, but context. This statement irked 50, leading him to criticize Jay's alleged strategy of avoiding direct rap beefs by delegating conflicts to others in his camp, such as Beanie Siegel and True Life. Despite their tensions, both artists have continually maintained dominance in their respective lanes, with Jay leveraging his business acumen to cement his legacy, and 50 building an empire through music, television, and branding. Their rivalry serves as a testament to their shared ability to navigate hip-hop's competitive landscape while remaining cultural icons. The rivalry between 50 Cent and Jay-Z has been a constant, blending competitive banter, industry jabs, and deeply personal critiques. From accusations about award biases to fiery comments on global reach and industry politics, their clash is one of hip-hop's most complex rivalries. In 2009, 50 Cent claimed superiority over Jay-Z on an international scale, asserting in an interview with Tim Westwood that his album sales, particularly Get Rich or Die Tryin' and The Massacre, far exceeded Jay's achievements in a fraction of the time. According to 50, it took Jay 15 years to achieve what he accomplished in just 4. His blunt statement dismissed the competition in the US as marketing-driven, emphasizing his global appeal as proof of his dominance. The tension reignited in 2022 when 50 appeared on The Breakfast Club, alleging that Jay's Grammy success was closely tied to his marriage to Beyoncé. He further insinuated that Beyoncé once confronted him aggressively over his comments about Jay, joking about how different the situation might have been had Solange been present. Adding fuel to the fire, 50 mocked Jay's admiration for the late artist Jean-Michel Basquiat, implying that Jay modeled himself after the painter in a way 50 found questionable. He linked this to Jay's relationship with Diddy, questioning the dynamics of their friendship. A significant flashpoint came with the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. NORB of Drink Champs revealed that Jay-Z reportedly excluded 50 from the performance plans, and Eminem had to insist on 50's inclusion. In response, 50 took to social media, mocking Jay for his Basquiat-inspired image and accusing him of trying to publicly humiliate his peers, including Lil Wayne and Nas. While 50 Cent has framed their rivalry as competitive, his statements often suggest deeper frustration with Jay-Z's perceived industry tactics. On the other hand, Jay has largely remained indirect, maintaining his stature while allowing 50's critiques to fuel their public discourse. This dynamic has kept their rivalry intriguing, leaving fans divided on who holds the upper hand. What do you think? Is 50 Cent truly bigger than Jay-Z on a global scale? Or does Jay's enduring influence overshadow the feud? Share your thoughts.